if we do these double pin dailies with long wicks there at 8.1, that's bullish to me. That's a sign that maybe I'll only get my margin trade from higher, from some consolidation at 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, whatever that price is. I'm not worried about that. That's one of the things about if you have a bullish narrative. This is blending fundamentals and technicals. I have a bullish narrative. To get me out of spot is going to take more downside, a looser stop. And I don't have to be in a rush to take a trade because I'm in spot. So when I'm looking for that margin trade, I'm looking for something on the mid time frames or a large time frame test, like if I get that spike down and happen to catch it just right. But if I don't, then I'm looking for some kind of mid time frame consolidation, something that's going to give me a hint that this is a good trade setup and fits alongside my larger time frame narrative. I don't really want to be hedged right now. I don't really want to be out of the market or in cash. I want to be in Bitcoin and then potentially increasing my Bitcoin by taking a margin trade on top of that. So when I'm looking for that margin trade, it doesn't really matter if I take it from 8.1, 8.7, 9. It doesn't matter. I just a weekly high break of 10.2. I just have to find a trade that's going to fit my broader narrative. I don't want to take a margin short while I'm bullish fundamentally on Bitcoin because it's just going to piss me off if I'm break out. That's that psychology that I talked about in a recent video on YouTube. So what I'm looking for is a margin setup wherever that occurs that aligns with my broader thesis of bullishness in Bitcoin and this idea of seeking some upward price mobility probably by the end of the year. So I can take it slow. I don't have to be in a big rush to take the trade. That can be really boring if you look at that from a swing trade perspective, but you're going to better protect your capital. And even if you're wrong, you're going to be less upset with yourself because you at least took the trade that was in line with your broader narrative. If you're not bullish Bitcoin, curious, why are you in the market? Like, why are you trading Bitcoin? There are, in some ways, easier markets to trade, whether you're looking at purely technical setups in Forex or whether you're just doing trend following strategies in legacy markets. And there's volatility to be had in those markets too. I mean, Bitcoin's volatility tends to come in pretty short time frames. So if you're just looking for trade setups, there's plenty of markets where you can get decently clean trade setups. I think a lot of the really clean technical trade setups that we used to see in crypto are significantly harder now than they once were. So I think if you're just looking for technical setups, no matter the direction, I'd probably try other markets where I may have less of an emotional tilt one way or the other. If I know my emotional tilt, my natural bias in one direction, then I want to be able to take trades that are in accordance with that natural bias and that fundamental direction that I have.